We are starting up a heat wave in the valley in early June, and we are threatening records. So hot, in fact, that it's going to be dangerous for us here. So we've got a first alert weather day for tomorrow and Saturday, where we're going to near 100 degrees in some locations for heat. And even today, it's hot out there right now. We're looking at some areas of clouds and sunshine in the valley, depending on where you are. This is our view at Luther Family Ford in South Fargo. A little bit of both going on here. The farther northeast you are in the metro, the more you're seeing clouds. The farther southwest, the more we're seeing some sunshine. But regardless, we're hot, 90 degrees in Fargo. It's a little more cloudy in Grand Forks at 87, 82 in Thief River Falls. Bemidji slightly cooler, still warm at 77, but we've had clouds and even some showers in the vicinity there. And then in Fergus Falls and Devil's Lake, both reporting sunny conditions and temperatures in the mid 80s. So speaking about the showers, the clouds, this is a little disturbance that's been working its way through, and this is the current look at it. You can see Bemidji dealing with some clouds right now. It looks like it's just departing the Bemidji area as this is moving to the southeast. So Hubbard County, Park Rapids, back over to Detroit Lakes, you still have some sprinkles there and a little bit of cloud cover too. And even in Fargo Moorhead, some clouds to the northwest that may be sweeping through. So that might have a few impacts on our temperatures here if that continues through the afternoon hours. It might slow that rapid rise. But there are a lot of areas with plenty of sun. We've had full-on sun in the James River Valley, southeastern North Dakota all morning and now into the afternoon. More sunshine now in the northern valley too. And this again will gradually be departing. So here's a look at our wind speeds. They're out of the west, and we're seeing winds gusting into the 20s. So a little breezy, but not intense. So this is basically where we're going to stay with those gusts into the 20s this afternoon. Your hour-by-hour planner. Here comes the heat. We're already there in Fargo, already at 90 degrees. And as we work our way into the afternoon hours, we'll see those temperatures climb a little bit more, back into some low to mid-90s, especially in eastern North Dakota and especially in southeastern North Dakota. Those are the places where the best bet happens to be. Parts of the Southern Valley could see it too, where we've had sun throughout the morning hours. And then Southern Valley and into Minnesota, Lakes Country there. And then up in northeastern parts of our viewing area, a little cooler where we have the clouds, but still warm. We'll be in the 80s, into the upper 80s in some of those locations. And eventually that disturbance clears out of here. So hot this afternoon. This evening it's going to be warm. This is 9 o'clock and we're still talking about temperatures into the 80s at 9 o'clock at night. So that's going to make for some tough sleeping weather if you don't have air conditioning here. We're talking temperatures that stay in the at least upper 60s to about 70 to start off your Friday. And we'll build off of that for what could be one of our hottest days we've seen in some time in Fargo and beyond. Here's a look at our afternoon planner for tomorrow. This is for Friday. Everybody in the 90s, mid 90s to the east, along the Red River and west will be in the upper 90s in most areas, and some of us again may hit that century mark. It's been 9 years since we've seen 100 degrees in Fargo, so if we get there, we won't be far off. We'll be certainly seeing that for the first time in a while, and our records are 95 in Grand Forks and Fargo, and we're likely to break that. So this is dangerous heat, and it's coming earlier in the season than what we're used to, and so just a couple of reminders again about staying cool. You heard about making sure that you close your blinds and stay in the shade if you can here. Don't overexert yourself. Plan any exercise in the morning hours if you can. And hopefully you've got a gym that you can go to that's air conditioned. Check on your neighbors, your elderly relatives, kids as well. Those groups are more susceptible to the heat. It has a hard time, their bodies have a hard time cooling down in this kind of heat, especially during long stretches. Pets as well, of course, and hydrate. Definitely want to hydrate. And if you are feeling hot, get cool as quickly as possible. Heat exhaustion can sneak up on you. And the other thing, this is the time to especially remember to not leave your kids, your pets in your vehicles here. We're talking about temperatures that are going to be soaring back up into the 90s today. We're at 90 degrees right now in Fargo, and we're looking at that temperature affecting us. If you leave your car out in the open, out in the sunshine, in 10 minutes you'll be above 100 degrees, and over time you'll see that temperature quickly climb, and that is deadly. So keep that in mind here as we are working our way into the hottest stretch. Upper 90s Friday and into Saturday, and then Sunday we reintroduce storm chances, and the heat sticks around. Upper 80s to 90s next week.
Also sounds like it's a perfect time that these pools are reopening back up, but that, like you were saying, the pavement just doesn't sound as exciting to step on.
Right. You know, you definitely want to make sure you're watching out for your dogs. With these kind of temperatures, concrete, asphalt heat up very fast, and their little paws can burn in a matter of a minute or two. So that's something else to watch out for.
Thank you, Lisa. Well, the price of lumber is going up, making it more costly for people wanting to build their dream home. More on this story next.